Well, hello, Narrabeen Baptist Church. We're home again, and for good reason and for the foreseeable future. We are all aware of the current lockdown restrictions and the fact that they will remain in place until midnight on July 30th. And we can anticipate that even should the restrictions lift as soon as that the restrictions and requirements around public worship gatherings will probably be maintained for some time to come. So with that in mind, we thought that it would be a good idea to let you know our plan over the coming weeks. In fact, you will have received an interactive PDF that actually details and highlights some of the things that are going on. When it comes to our Sunday gatherings, we'll continue to live stream at 9:30 and at 5 o'clock each Sunday. And so if you receive emails from us, you'll receive a link to that live stream to go to the YouTube channel, or you could hit the link on the interactive PDF that you'll be sent today. Those occasions as we're gathering for live stream will be focused around spending time together around God's Word. So there'll be a kids talk, there'll be time for prayer, Bible reading, and the Word will be preached to us. We've also decided that along with the live streams, it would be a great idea to put together the Zoom room gatherings on a Sunday. So following on from the 9:30 gathering, around 10 o'clock, there'll be a Zoom room that Travis will be hosting. And the invitation is for you to join up and be able to spend time together, encouraging one another, and more importantly, praying together as a group. The same thing will happen in the afternoon, and Kieran will be hosting a Zoom room, but this will happen prior to the 5 o'clock live stream. So at 4:30 p.m, a Zoom room will open up and Kieran will be hosting that. Again, great time to chat, connect with one another, and to be praying for one another before the live stream starts at 5 o'clock. We also thought that it'd be good to create some environments where we might be able to pray together and gather throughout the week. There are 2 prayer meetings that happen already, and we're going to move just to invite more people to be part of those spaces. So on a Tuesday morning, the Koth prayer meeting will be happening on Zoom at 8 a.m. And we'd love to invite you to join that, to be praying and gathering together. Garnet Harris has been hosting the Macready Project Zoom gathering, which happens on a Friday morning at 6 a.m. And the invitation is for you to join up to those. And you can join those by following the links that is on that interactive PDF. These are great opportunities for us to be able to see real people in real time and to do the really important thing of praying for one another. Now, community groups are also going to be one of the ways that we connect with one another, but obviously they all have to move online. You can expect to hear from your community group leader as to what's going to happen, whether that will be on Zoom or through phone connections or whatever the best way to connect up will be. Keep in mind that Travis's new Bible study material has just been released, going through Luke chapters 10 to 12, and that keeps in sync with our preaching series that we're currently moving through. So now is a great time to continue to be part of your community group, or if you're not part of a group, then to link up with one. And if you'd like to connect to a community group, then please give Travis a call. The pastors also want you to know that we are very accessible throughout this time. We realise how challenging this season can be. So if you need someone to talk with, if you need some prayer, if you have a pastoral need or a care need, will you please let us know? We'll be making contact by phone and text to the church family throughout lockdown, but please feel free to call us. Our numbers are on that interactive PDF. So please make contact and let us know how we might be able to help. Now about kids ministry, as you can expect, that's all had to shift online. Kieran has already sent a parents' email out to the parents in the life of the church. If you haven't received that, can you give Kieran a call and he'll flick you a link to that and all of the resources that are online for families at this time. Same thing with youth ministry. It's obviously shifted online, and the youth and the parents have been informed already about the changes and what is available, and that will kick off tomorrow night. Youth will be meeting at 7 o'clock on Zoom, and then Toasties on Sunday will also be on Zoom at 5 o'clock through till 6 p.m. The Alpha course that we had planned to begin up at Koth August 1st has been postponed until restrictions are eased and until we'll be able to meet and do hospitality face to face. Our church meeting, it will shift to being an online Zoom meeting, and so at 7:30 on Wednesday the 28th of July will be our church meeting. You'll receive more information about that and reports next week. And here's my final thought. With all of the restrictions and all of the regulations that are surrounding us at the moment, it's easy to get frustrated and disappointed, to get combative and short-tempered and unloving. And so let me give you one more command in all of that. Actually, it's not my command. It's Jesus' command to all those who would be his disciples. In John 13:35, he says, "A new commandment I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." How has Jesus loved you and me? Well, sacrificially and compassionately and wonderfully, and you could keep on naming the ways that he's loved us. And so what is it going to look like for us to love one another and to love our community during a time like this in such a way that they would know that we are disciples, followers of Jesus? How will you love? Let us take that command and love one another. God bless. See you on Sunday on the live stream.